Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Laughing Boy here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a brand new video game. This is Mad Max. It was released September the 1st, 2015. It was part of a midnight release where I got it. Actually, I pre-ordered it. Unfortunately, this game does not offer any form of multiplayer as of yet. There are races that we'll be able to compete with each other's times, but that's the only form of multiplayer at all. This is my I'm doing a boss fight here. This is actually one of the simpler ones, one of the ones that I did later. I had the boss, he had a few underlings. I was fighting at the same time. We were in an arena that was divided by fire that would come up at different intervals, and I did it during a storm, so it was pretty difficult. The game is well, it's not all physical combat, as you can imagine. It's set in a post-apocalyptic world. It's Mad Max. There are plenty of things to do. You're going to be doing a lot of driving, a lot of combat, both hand-to-hand and vehicular combat. There's a lot of customization. You're not going to have anything that's pretty, of course, but here I am going through a few of the customization options for the car. Including the body. The body that I was using at that time actually looked like the Mad Max car, the original one. But this one is the one that I actually started the game with. When you start the game, they take everything away from you. You soon acquire the dog Chum Bucket, and the dog and Chum Bucket, and you will go and get your first vehicle. This is well, here I'm collecting a vehicle. As you can see in the top right corner, there was it was a vehicle that I did not have previously. I do have other versions of this car. This one has more armor. It has grinder wheels. It can do damage when it is slamming up against other vehicles. Each one of these cars has different attributes and different abilities. Some of them do things like some of them drop mines out the back, or actually they're just like exploding barrels. Some of them have NOS and a ram on the front. As you just saw, this one is low on fuel. Fuel is a factor. Water is a factor. These are things that you're going to have to keep an eye on and make sure you don't run out of. Water will heal you, and of course, fuel is fuel. Food, you run across food from time to time, but you consume it right away. You don't collect it. You don't carry it with you. You can carry a gas can. Actually, I've had a gas can since early in the game. They're fairly common. Here's the different cars that I've collected. Once I take care of this guy, I'll show you Chum Bucket's buggy and the dog that you get right at the beginning of the game. Of course, for a little while you don't have access to the buggy, but this is what this is for. This vehicle has very little armor. It doesn't handle well. It's not good in a fight. it has this one ability, which is to clear minefields. As you get close to a mine, the dog points in the direction and barks, and his bark changes as you get closer. If you get too close, the mine will explode and damage the car severely. You might live through it. I have lived through one of them. The car was nearly destroyed. A lot of the game is exploring. You're looking for scrap. Scrap is something that's very important. It's what you're going to be using to build anything. Basically, it's the only version of money in the game. You collect scrap. You use that to build your car. You use that to build your the armor and the weapons on yourself as well as the car. I don't know if you can actually build weapons for him, but the car, there are several different things for it. I'll give you a demonstration. In fact, this is me taking on I'm taking on a convoy. The object here is to take out the lead vehicle and collect a new hood ornament, which you'll see attached to the back of this car and in the front. They offer different things. These are the ones that I have now offer bonuses to offense and defense. I'm showing you different weapons for the car. You just saw the flame coming out the side. That uses fuel. Here is me playing with the harpoon. Love the harpoon. You can do so many things with the harpoon. You can, for example, you can do the tire pull, which I'll show you right here. Grab a hold of the tire, pull it off, the car is disabled. You can do that while it's rolling. It's a lot of fun. Different vehicles, of course, have different defenses. There I just used what's called this an exploding harpoon. That does cost ammunition. That's another thing you have to keep an eye on. You have shotgun ammunition. You have sniper ammunition once you acquire the sniper rifle. And of course, you don't carry that on your person that's in the car. Other things that you can do with the harpoon, you can pull the driver's side door off, which it's set in Australia, so that's the right hand side, and you can then pull the driver out of the car. That's a fun thing. This here, I'm dismantling a sniper nest. Do that in different ways. I'll also take down a scarecrow right up here and show you the other way of doing it. Now, some of these require different things, different quality, different level of equipment. Some of them, a lot of them, you can't pull down with the first level harpoon. Now, here I'm going to be doing a little recon. Using my binoculars, I'm going to check out this base I'm about to take out. While I'm being fired at. Then I'm going to show you the sniper rifle. I'm going to climb directly into the back of the car. That thing that you just saw is Chumbucket. He's your mechanic. He will fix the car while anytime you stop, Anytime you get out of the car, or if you're sitting still and you tell him using up on the D-pad, you can tell him to get out and fix the car, and he'll stay out there until you move the car or until the car gets fixed. Here I'm going to be taking down this Molotov tower and invading a base. I'm going to be going through this gate. Different gates, different things have different restrictions. You'll see that this one has a restriction. I can't pull it down, so I'm just going to drive through it. There's lots of different things to do in the game. Like I said, scrap is really important. It's like I said, basically the money. You need this to do just about anything. Here I am taking a vehicle. It's called a Scrapulence. It's just a vehicle loaded down with scrap. I'm going to drive it back to my base. I believe the amount of scrap you get out of this thing is 300. Once you get it back to your base, it adds it to your scrap, and also it'll add the vehicle if you don't have it already. Now here I'm doing a storyline mission. There are quite a few of those. Most of it is, I mean, you can wander around out here. You can spend hours and hours and hours on just doing the side missions. I'm pretty sure it's going to take me a long time to finish this game. Well, like I said, scrap is the currency in this game. There are different ways of collecting it. Destroying vehicles. There are different places around the map where you will be going in, doing hand-to-hand combat, exploring places. Each area of the map has different things that you need to do to clear it out. You're basically going to be conquering the map. You go into different places. To some places you go in and destroy the oil well. There's going to be plenty of people there trying to stop you from doing that, but that's your objective. And once you clear out one of those places, it tells you that allies move in there, and they will be giving you scrap from time to time. Each one that you conquer will give you 20 scrap every so often. I'm not sure what the time interval is, but it is helpful. And don't try letting the game idle and trying to build up scrap that way. It does not work. Anyway, overall, I love this game. I was kind of hoping it would have a multiplayer, an online aspect, but it's huge. It's going to take a long time to finish this, even the way I play games. And well, I love it. I hope that if you have it, you enjoy it. I hope if you don't have it, this will help you make your decision. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and have a great day. Laughing Boy out.